So we are back here at the 106-pound weight class where we have a Connecticut-Maine final. We're going to have Joseph Rossetti from Glastonbury, Connecticut. He is the 1 seed out of Connecticut. And Peter DelGallo out of Gardiner, Maine, the number 2 seed from Maine, coming into this tournament. DelGallo also has a brother that will be wrestling later on in the finals tonight. And this is Glastonbury's second finalist so far. And we're looking forward to a good match here.
Absolutely. I mean, Maine doesn't have an all-state championship, so they just seed their wrestlers. So it's not that, I mean, DelGallo probably is the best, obviously, 106 in Maine, just the way they seed it. And Rossetti is just a freshman, and with another wrestler we saw at the Hurricane Invitational in Warwick, and he dominated that tournament. He's a really slick wrestler. He's a good wrestler.
He came in, and I was at the seating meeting for that tournament, and the coach says, well, we don't have any state paper, but our guy's tough. So we seeded him 4th. Wrong thing to do is he came through and dominated the entire tournament and showed exactly why he belongs in this level. He's done the exact same thing here. In deep on a single leg. He's trying to come up and cover.
Scramble.
DelGallo hanging over the top, looking for some kind of...
You might be in trouble, DelGallo. Nope.
I was always up on top of his head. He was in a safe position, but he's looking for that stalemate.
If Rossetti gets that his head up.
Well, he's got the leg covered, and if he pops his head, could be 2, not quite yet, but there it is.
DelGallo had to bail out there. Rossetti is, I mean, he beat Colin Cardozo of East Providence in the semifinals. That was a rematch of the Hurricane final. He's been dominant in this tournament. He pinned his first opponent, John Soto, another Rhode Island kid, and he beat the Maine one, Brad Wong, and the Massachusetts one, Brad Wong, in the semifinals. We got 43 seconds left in the first period, and Rossetti leads 2-0. And you know, the guy who scored the first takedown in all the matches has won so far. So
well, then your logic is playing through here.
Absolutely, that's what I'm here for. Logic. But Glastonbury, this is nothing new for them to be at the New England Finals.
Granby rolling. He almost put himself in his own danger. Yeah. But has finished up into a double situation. Needs to back out and try and get one first. Not quick enough as Rossetti was able to get behind.
Rossetti's got to return him or push him out. 23 seconds left in the first period, and Rossetti leads 2-0. And like we've talked about a few times, if you ride him out here, that kind of changes the complexion of the match.
Wonder if he'll be comfortable trying to go back to that Granby again, where he put himself in such danger. Rossetti just not able to get around fast enough to put him to his back. The tight on that half reduces the single.
7 seconds left in the period.
And he's been hit for stalling rather quickly.
Hey,
but it's a good stall call.
He was on there for about 10 seconds. He wasn't returning him. He just riding that leg. Glastonbury seems to be getting all the stalling calls today.
Well, they deserved them in the last match. You know, we're heading into the second period now. DelGallo has chosen to go back on bottom.
I didn't see if there was a defer there, but I'm guessing there was. I'm pretty sure our camera caught whether there was, so you can see it when you watch the match. I mean, if you're DelGallo, you have to go down. Don't you? I mean, there's no...
Well, I mean, he almost got out on 2 occasions. I mean, he's pushing the action down there. Rossetti had to reduce and got called for a stalling. So, I mean, he didn't get really in any kind of danger except when he did a high-risk Granby roll. So, you know, it's a smart move to go back down there, work your butt off, and try and get you 1 point and close the gap.
But Rossetti's got to watch out now. That's one more stalling call, and that's a point right there. DelGallo, he's doing a good job of getting to his feet. He just can't separate. I mean, we're going to be seeing these guys for years to come. They're both freshmen. They're both outstanding. So, 43 seconds into the second period, and DelGallo, I mean, he was just kind of giving the escape there because Rossetti did not want to give up another stalling call there, trying to ride him. There's another shot, deep on that single.
He's got to try and step. He's already got that leg stepped. He's just got to get his head out.
He might put it to his back if he doesn't watch out.
DelGallo held on tight, got his stalemate.
Looked like he was in a lot of trouble there, and he kept that grip. There are 53 seconds left in the second period, and Joey Rossetti from Glastonbury, Connecticut leads Peter DelGallo of Gardiner, Maine 2-1 in the 106-pound New England Championship. Not a great shot there by Rossetti, and DelGallo gets on his head.
He's got to try and score short offense from here, though. He looks like he's
an ankle,
got to just stay away. Rossetti's got a good tight hold on that elbow, but it doesn't look like DelGallo wants to counterattack from that position. Maybe he's not comfy there. Well, now he's got his head down. He's trying to score.
Rossetti's coach is telling him to keep his head up, and DelGallo's doing a good job of stuffing it.
Rossetti doing a really nice job underneath, controlling those elbows, not allowing DelGallo to get any kind of angle to finish any kind of short offense. But he did kind of scoot by there. He's looking for it, but we look like we're all the way out of bounds.
Left, so
1 second left on the clock.
We're going to go into the third period with Rossetti having choice and up 2-1. We haven't seen Rossetti on the bottom. All right, so we're not going to see Rossetti on the bottom.
Probably a smart move. If you haven't seen this wrestler all year long and you've been in a position where you've had to score, you haven't been on top, you haven't seen him wrestle, you haven't been on bottom yet, why go there? Why chance it?
I agree. I like the call. I mean, I've been very impressed with Glastonbury's coaches over the times I've seen them in the last couple of years. They're guys who know what they're doing.
Very animated in the corner.
I like those. Yeah, they're into it. I like it. And Rossetti, to be honest, has been every shot he's been the guy, the aggressor. Of course, he's in a little trouble here.
Well, again, he's got good control of that elbow, not allowing DelGallo to get any kind of an angle for short offense.
Did he get called for a stall for just grabbing that elbow there?
It's possible because he's not trying to advance, but they're in a situation where you might get another stalemate.
I mean, you can't call him for stalling on his feet. He's aggressive on his feet. He's the aggressor.
Well, I mean, one thing that it's a hidden stall is when they shoot in and they get in there just to kind of hang out. Try and take the pressure off of them.
Like that right
kind
there.
of a dive.
Yeah.
That isn't scoring any kind of points. All it's going to do is waste more time. And he's in there, and now he's got the elbow control.
We've been here before.
Yeah,
we know the result. It's going to be nothing. He's got it. DelGallo has to get out of that.
Well, you see DelGallo, he's trying to clear his arm, but he can't because Rossetti's just kind of hanging on it.
That's good for DelGallo.
Here he comes again. He's going to do a quick little dive shot, staying nice and low.
Honestly, it's DelGallo's own fault that he's got to be the offensive guy. He can't let Rossetti get in on that arm and grab it again.
You see the referees a little pass by and a quick talk. They might be talking about who they're going to hit.
There's Rossetti.
But there he's in deep again.
Well, we've been in this position before. Where Rossetti cannot pop his head and get that takedown.
It's been a deja vu kind of a match and another quick stalemate.
That was a little quicker than the other one.
Well, he's probably trying to get them in action situations here with only 37 seconds left here in the match. He doesn't want to waste any kind of time. The referee's feeling that, he wants to make sure both kids have the opportunity to finish this match as champions.
And we're back in this situation. Same thing. He cannot get past that elbow. He just cannot.
Well, he's having he's got to get in there.
18 seconds left, and that's a decent shot, but nothing special. All it does is let Rossetti bury the head and just ride it. He's not going to call stalling now. I can guarantee you that's not going to happen.
Well, he almost stepped the leg, though.
Nope.
He's in a position where that could almost be two. Yeah, but there's the two. The takedown's been given, and the match is over. The referees actually conferred before they gave the call, and they're giving the takedown before it. And Peter DelGallo has pulled off the upset with a takedown with 2 seconds left. Stepped over, had a leg in. He hadn't passed any kind of arm. Coming over to this table like we're the head table, but that's it. They're actually trying to check the time.
Was about the time.
But all the referees, there's 3 officials at the table, and they're saying that the time was well done. Peter DelGallo, the number 2 seed out of Maine, is your New England champion.
That was an easy call. He was clearly, there was time left on the takedown. It's an easy call.
Glastonbury not happy with the decision.
You understand they're not happy, but it looked like if the argument was over time and not control, there was plenty of time left.
All right, we're going to take another quick break, and we'll come back with the 113-pound championship.